Blessed day to you all my sports to the bone people. Back at it again with another video. Thank you all for checking this one out. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope you're all having a blessed day thus far. Well, CWI, they just dropped the ODI squad that will be taking on New Zealand. Yes, my people, we're set to go up against New Zealand in a 3-match ODI series running from the 16th to the 22nd of November. And I have the squad here. We're going to go through the squad, also going to share some footnotes that was sent out by CWI. So just give a listening ear until the end, and you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. Now, before we go down into the article, John Campbell has been drafted into the squad. Yes, John Campbell, Matthew Ford, and Johan Lane has been drafted into the squad. Now, Brandon King has been dropped because of his poor run of form. Interestingly, Sheffield Rutherford retains his spot in the ODI squad. So we're going to go through it, my people. I am here on the CWI website. The headline says, Cricket West Indies announces ODI squad for the tour of New Zealand. So they say John Campbell and Johan Lane have been drafted into the squad for the series, which starts on November 16th. Matthew Ford returns to the ODI squad action following injury that kept him out of the home series against Pakistan. And like I mentioned earlier, Brandon King has been dropped, or he has been omitted because of a poor run of form. Let's just go through the squad and then we'll come back to all the footnotes that they have here. So they say Shea Hope, Alec Arthanes, Akeem Ogis, John Campbell, Casey Carty, Raston Chase, Matthew Ford, Justin Graves, Amir Jangu, Johan Lane, Kyrie Peer, Sheffield Rutherford, Jaden Seals, Romario Shepherd, and Shamar Springer. So that is the squad there, my people, that CWI announced earlier. So let's just zoom in on some stuff that they're saying here now. So just to remind you, the series will run from the 16th to the 22nd of November. They said this series against a number 2 ranked opponent presents a prime opportunity for the men in maroon to gain ranking points and enhance the team's prospect of automatic qualification to the 2027 ICC Men's 50 Over World Cup. So they are looking for automatic qualification. Just to highlight this thing here about John Campbell, we mentioned it earlier. So they say left-handed top order batsman John Campbell returns to the 50 over setup following his recent test success in India and strong performances in last year's CG United Super 50 Cup. They say he replaces Brandon King, who has been omitted following a decline in form. Like we mentioned earlier, Matthew Ford is there. We saw Matthew Ford in the T20 series. He looked good. So, we're hoping that with 10 overs, with him being able to bowl 10 overs now, we will get some more work from him, 10 overs of hopefully some good stuff. So there's a Matthew Ford who was called up for the T20 squad to make his first white ball appearance since rehabilitating from injury, will once again be featured. They say he, along with Johan Lane and Shamar Springer, will provide support to the pace bowling unit that will once again be without Alzari Joseph and Shamar Joseph. So we are without those two, my people, Raymond Simmons and Jediah Blades. They are also out. So Raymond Simmons, Jediah Blades, and the two Josephs, they are out. So we're going to have to make do with what we have. Going up against a strong New Zealand team at home, it's going to be very, very difficult, my people. But let us see how these guys will cope. Let's just talk a little bit about John Campbell, because John Campbell has actually, his ODI stats so far is not the worst in the world. He has, I think he's averaging close to 50. You understand? Only 6 games under his belt, But, you know, let's take a look at John Campbell. So, John Campbell, 6 ODI games, 248 runs, high score of 179, average of 49.60. So, right, 248 runs, but 79 out of that came in 1 innings. Strike rate of 115, so just the 1 century there for John Campbell. Right, I think he was against Ireland, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me right. But quite a few people, you know, I've always heard people asking why is it that they are always pushing for him to play tests and not, you know, take a look at him in ODIs or even in T20s. So John Campbell is back. So let us see. He had a good Super 50 last year. Let me just give you his list A numbers. 50 list A matches. He has 1,492 runs, average of 32, right? 32.43. Based off that 179 there. Hold on, let me see. Well, not even the. Let me see. Strike rate of 84. He has 11 50s, and is that 1 century? No, that no sound right there. Thought he had some more, but 11 50s and 1 century. So John Campbell, my viewers and subscribers, back in the mix. As I mentioned earlier, Matthew Ford, we saw him in the T20s. You know, we expect him to do what needs to be done, right? And we also have Huan Lane, you know, the young seamer. We're definitely hoping that the guys that are there, the senior players, will help to guide him. You know, it's going to be good conditions, I would think, in terms of you know, pacers enjoying it. You know, probably going to get some good bounce and maybe some movement. So, you know, we're hoping he will have a good series. But yeah, that is how it's looking, my viewers and subscribers. West Indies versus New Zealand, 3 ODI games from the 16th to the 22nd. The first one will be on the 16th, the second one on the 18th, and the third and final one will be on the 21st. You know, some night games starting at 9 p.m., 8 p.m. Jamaica time. Right, so, you know, night game there. Hopefully I'll be able to watch a couple of these games, you know. Don't know about them watching them in the entirety, but yeah, that is how it's looking, my people. We're waiting to see, you know, see how they will perform. According to CWI, they're looking for automatic qualification into the World Cup. And, you know, all they got to do, this is a perfect opportunity. Number 2 ranked team at home. Show us what you have, and then we will believe. Big up on yourself, my people. Stay safe. Bless up.